What's up guys, my name's Josh. Today I'm going to be checking out a new bag by a company called Shimoda Designs. But first we've got to clean up this mess. So what you're looking at now is Shimoda's 40 litre bag. One of two bags that they have available. The other bag, being a 60 litre, is much better for longer trips, but I don't have one anyway. Now getting back to the bag I actually have, the 40 litre is better for shorter, highly active days where agility is going to be important. I discovered this myself when I took the bag out to be tested. First walking, then bike riding, and eventually a skate. Even though it's got a lot of weight in the bag, while I was cornering, it stuck to my back like nothing else. I had a similar experience while I was skating. I found that the bag didn't bounce around on my back. The only issue I had on my ride was that the metal frame did bump my helmet every now and then when I was riding down steep terrain, but other than that I don't really have any complaints. So I also threw the bag on the ground a few times, and whether it be on dirt or on rough asphalt, rocks, concrete or whatever else, despite treating this bag in a less than loving manner, the material doesn't appear to be marked or scuffed at all. And this is down to the super tough material used on the bag, which is made out of nylon that's been interwoven with a ripstop grid for extra strengthness. It's also pretty waterproof with a coating of something called carbonate ether PU. But just to make sure that it works, I tested out how waterproof and leaf-proof it truly is. But if that still isn't good enough for you, you can still chuck on the rain jacket. Onto the zippery things. They're Splashguard YKK zippers, so you're not going to have to worry too much about them not being strong enough, and they're also going to keep your stuff dry. Most of the outer zippers are just your standard size, but the zipper on the back of the bag that gives you access into your equipment is much larger, which is necessary considering it's going to be taking a lot more stress than the others. But I did find that if you close the zipper all the way, it did get a little sticky and difficult to open. But if you don't push it all the way to the end of the zip, I didn't have any issues with this at all. Now as we get inside the bag, you can see that they have used removable camera units. And at a closer look, you'll see that the dividers used are a lot thinner than most. The reason this is possible is because Shimoda have used a compression molded EVA foam, which means that they can make the dividers thinner, more protective, and of a much greater durability. Other than that, the Velcro dividers are much nicer than what you would usually expect, and reminds me of Peak Designs. Oh yeah, some of the dividers can be folded into a multitude of different shapes, and I have found to be quite handy. A cool thing that you can do is if you turn one of the units facing the side of the bag where there is a zipper that provides side access to get to your equipment without having to take your bag completely off all the time, which can be quite handy to stop and take photos while walking in between locations. But you can only do this on one side. The reason being is on the other side of the bag, Shimoda have used the zipper for providing access to mount your tripod to the bag. Combining two of the clips on the side, you can place a tripod, either head first or feet first, into the pouch, so it's putting less stress on the bag, which also does provide waterproofing to an extent. So the camera units also come with these cool little covers, which can be handy if you've got lots of little bits that you want to stop from falling out everywhere through the bag. But there's another cool thing that you can do with the smaller units. So they have these little tabs on the ends that you can connect a strap to, so that you can use them as a portable shoulder bag. Now they don't look great, but if you want to be able to get around with your equipment and not have to carry the entire bag, this is a great way to get around the problem, and something I haven't really seen any other brand do. Now, there are also heaps of other features on this bag that help it to function as well as it does. But they're pretty straightforward, so I'm just going to fly through them really quick. Handle, other handle, zipper, bigger zipper, straps, clips, water bottle holder, phone holder, organization pockets, waistband, whistle, and yeah.
Come on! It's perfect!
All jokes aside, this bag isn't perfect, but it's pretty dang close to it. I think it's a great option for anyone who's planning on doing a lot of travel filmmaking or photography, especially considering that it should fit in your luggage compartment. But at the end of the day, I'm super happy with the way this bag is designed, and the work that Ian Miller has put into this bag has certainly paid off. If you guys made it this far in the video, I'd like to thank you for sticking it out, and